All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? What's up? I'm still a little under the weather, so we're gonna try to manage here. The aim is, of course, to get green and get out. Let's see. Okay, there's nowhere to put that. That's fine. Okay, so welcome back. Good morning. Let's talk about the watch list here. And there is 8 minutes. So there's VLCN, there's QNTM, there's AZTR, there's EVAX, and IVVD continuation. Those are the top stocks that I'm watching at today. I wanted to come in a little earlier today, but I had some complications this morning. VLCN is the stock I'm going to watch out here first. VLCN. I think I either have the flu or maybe I just have COVID. I don't know. It's one of those two. So right now I'm forced to stay in. Can't even go to the gym. Can't do nothing. VLCN. This is a stock we've traded before. I'm going to clear the drawing set here. I'm going to clear the drawing set and get some fresh trend lines. So pre-market highs are at 683. We have lows at 543. Let's see our daily chart here quickly. Not seeing any major levels. We definitely had a couple of splits. So we'll see how this one does. I'm going to start up my screen recording here, just in case I have to review something from today. All right. So I think VLCN might be one of my top stocks here into the open. Well, definitely will be one of my top stocks. We have pulled back as of recent, but I'd be watching for the red to green over levels around 586. So essentially break of $6 for VLCN. QNTM, moving on. And by the way, VLCN is up 66%, 8 million shares of volume. QNTM, this one also pulled back a little bit, up 81%, 17 million shares of volume. Let's see. Okay, so we had 738 high of day, low of the pullback, 506. And this one is recently breaking over highs around 63, which is the high of this consolidation. So this could be good for the uptrend if we can hold up these levels and keep going. QNTM looking decent. Daily chart, not a ton, at least on first glance. Let me zoom in here some more. Oh, there's a couple of topping wicks. 886. 886. Topping wick for the last few weeks. There's also 689, which we are below, and it's right below the pre-market highs. So break of 7 is going to be key to sustain and hold over the level. So QNTM looks decent. AZTR, as you guys know, you guys saw Marcelo come in last week. He checks the news. He looks at the headlines. I'd look at none of that stuff. For me, it's just the technicals. In the past, there'd be good headlines and the stock goes down. There'd be bad headlines, stock goes up. So I don't even bother with checking news anymore. Some people still check it. I think it's not a bad thing if you do, right? So AZTR, this is the penny stock here that we have. 61 cents for pre-market highs. And the low of our pullback here is 48, 43. I'm gonna get rid of this trend line here. This one is sold off quite a bit. And let's see, in our recent range, if you guys check the daily chart, we had a move going back on January 13th, high point of 65. Other than that, 97 cents stands out as a high point. Some people might also watch it 80 cents. Potential areas and targets, and also areas where we could potentially see resistance. So there's 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. EVAX and IVVD continuation. Those are the other two stocks that I have on the watch list. I think yesterday's plan is going to be today's plan. What's going on? 0. Yeah, yesterday's plan is going to be today's plan. So the aim for me will be to start off slow, manage risk, wait for the obvious stock. And once something looks really obvious, then I size up. You know, if I do happen to lose after sizing up, that is fine. But the goal is to not lose money on stocks that are just garbage. If something is hot and then you like get caught in a bad area to start or something, you know, that's fine. You keep trading and take the best setups. But I gotta not lose money on stuff that's not even worth looking at, you know. So the aim for the first few minutes here into the open is just to determine which stock is good. And I'm going to start off small, just 1,000 shares on VLCN, QNTM, maybe even less than that, just to see how things go. And then once we determine which one, you know, the strong stock, from there I can put a little bit more risk out. I do want to remember as well that in certain key areas where it makes sense to be, you know, maybe buying 3, 4, 5 times, that I execute in those areas and not hesitate. At the end of the day, on the other side of fear is our reward most of the times, right? So we got to do what's necessary to ensure success in those areas. There's 46 seconds. Let's manage risk to the best of our abilities. Let's trade the setups that we know and love, and let's have a good day. I think we're looking pretty good. And by the way, as you guys are tuning in, hit that thumbs up. We have 400 people, close to 400 people. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Run up the likes here as we have 25 seconds to the opening bell. QNTM is what I'm watching here right now. There's 70. And there's 81. I could have held that a little longer. Yeah, 90. 97. 6. Oh, I could have held that more. Let's see how it does over 6. Oh, right back to 570s. Okay. I mean, somewhat of an opening push, but you know, not the smoothest move. QNTM. And $2 from all that. Okay, great. The low is at 535. VLCN is also around the same price and break of 6, but it's definitely moving weird, and there's a 10-cent spread. Can we get halted up? Hopefully it does. VLCN. 41 for the halt up. There it is. It might get locked in. We also have the penny stock moving. VLCN halted up. Well, the penny stock is already back down. Never mind. Okay, I think I could have done better here. QNTM holding longer and also avoiding that loss. Three. I'm gonna hold this for break of 6, or at least I'll try. KB, there's 95. And that's brutal. Can it recover? Low is 55 for QNTM. They're looking decent, and then like the pullbacks are so huge, you know. IVVD definitely worth keeping an eye on. Low there is at 35, high is at 43. There's 33 for a low, 31. Oh my gosh, 2-cent loss, great. And maybe a little too much size there. VLCN will resume at 36.55. QNTM I'm watching right now. I still think there's a chance it can get over VWAP. We got about 2 minutes to that resumption. Okay. The spreads here are brutal though. The range, how it whips down and up. There's 92. That's tough. 61. 50. 40. Flush out, flush some more. For a big panic flush. EVAX break of 4. Long EVAX 82. There's 95. There's 97. Can I get break of 4 EVAX? That resumption, by the way, is coming up. Hold up. Let's not miss it, because That would be tragic. Tragedy would strike here. 55. It's coming up in a couple of seconds. Here we go. VLTN. We're at 641. Is it 10 minutes? I think it's 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, VLCN on the other hand, or EVAX rather, EVAX curled up a little bit, and I missed the dip there looking at that resumption. So that dip was to 80, that's a good dip. Let's see how well this continues. If we can get over 4 and then get over VWAP. Pre-market highs are all the way at 493. It definitely can go through, but you know. So that resumption will be at 41.55. EVAX, keeping an eye on it. So far, so good. It's pretty sideways. Guys, if you're now tuning in on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. We got about 3 minutes to resumption. There's a 1, but right back down. So if there's a hidden seller, at least they're gone, but on right back down, 90. 03. It got to 03 this time and kind of gave up. 90. 88. Okay. About 2 minutes to resumption. There's 4 again. Oh, I almost bought there. Man, this thing is just not holding above 4. 15. The lows were 82. It could come down a little lower, but let's see. Time. Can we see 95 bounce? 96. There's 93. Bounce for me. Oh, there's a new low. Okay. This one I think has some potential, but definitely, you know, below VWAP right now. I'm gonna gear up for the resumption. VLCN coming up. 683 pre-market highs. We got 50 seconds or so. There's EVAX dip. Looks like it was a good dip. 10 cents gone to the wind. Alright, resumption coming up soon. We're at 641. We got 683 pre-market high. Can we see the setup here? Can we see the setup? That's going to be the key. No fear, no hesitation, especially if we see the dip here. 10 seconds. Like 6:41. Here we go. Can we get a dip? Can we get a dip? Oh, damn, that sucks. See, that's just not okay. Now we're up so much. So it resumed higher, just immediately went.
VLCN.
If you're not holding, it's tough to get that type of trade unless you just insta buy.
UXIN.
Oh my god. Some people took that trade. Wow, that's insane. Hopefully we get an entry on the next one because I still think it's good for another dip and rip. But anyhows, QNTM struggling. Time to turn on the scans. At least the other scans.
Resume at 9 hours 47 minutes and 12 seconds. HUBC. ATAI. MNMD. CAPT. CAPT. API. MNMD. GCTK. Capped halted. CAPT will resume at 9 hours 48 minutes and 57 seconds.
Oh gosh. This is a little more size than I want. Hold up, I'm fumbling here.
PLTR.
Why did I do that? Alright, okay. High was what? 90. I should have been long down there, but we'll see how this plays out.
RSI.
Is this gonna just sell off?
PLTR.
Oh my gosh, what was my fill? I hope I didn't get a terrible fill.
BOWNU will resume at 9 hours 49 minutes and 25 seconds.
That is absurd.
CIFT.
76.
RSI.
And that's just not fair.
GCTK. API. FUBO. PLTR. RSI.
QNTM, what is it gonna be?
VLCN may resume in less than a minute.
Oh yeah, VLCN. Gotta not forget that resumption.
GCTK.
It didn't break below 62. I mean, I'll try again. Why not? Come on.
PLTR.
Show us something. Anything. Resumption
RGLS.
7. You know that I wasn't supposed to sell that trade. That was pretty poor. 7 50 47 12.
GCTK. UXIN may resume in less than a minute.
All right, here we go. It might resume here. I can't even focus on the other one. So here we go. In case it does, 772.
CIEN. VLCE.
Oh my God, man.
RGLS.
Oh, that was not good.
GCTK. API. MAIA. RGLS.
Maybe an early sell, perhaps, but
CAPT may resume in less than a minute.
10.
ATKR.
Oh, that's just not fair.
GCTK. VLCN. PLTR.
The high is at $8.
In less than a minute.
ST.
RGLS. AOI. ATKR.
We've been accurate so far, which is good.
SU.
We want to protect these gains, so I'm going to size down a little bit. And just look to build slowly, not be too much of a hero.
VAPT.
The high is at 8. The low is at like 80.
CAPT. MNMD.
Nine. It's no bounce there, hardly. It might fail. Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah.
AOI.
Should have not. What was I thinking? Ah, okay.
RSI.
Is that backside? It's probably back. It's probably done. And that was a pretty big loss there too.
CAPT. VLCN.
93 to 66. That's not good. Well, we got our green. It's time to protect it. And then even considering walking away.
GCT.
Here's QNTM.
UBO. ATKR. CAPT. AOI. RGLS.
I should have been long at like 50 on this thing.
VLCN halted.
The spreads are brutal, so you gotta watch out for that.
54 minutes and 41 seconds. Capped halted. CAPT will resume at 9 hours 54 minutes and 37 seconds. VERI.
This one could be good if it gets over 6.
SOUN. PLTR. MNMD. ATKR.
Hey. Come on.
Sonu halted. BOWNU will resume at 9 hours 56 minutes and 13 seconds. HIMS. RGLS. MODB.
You gotta watch the spreads here.
BBAI. UXIN may resume in less than a minute. MNMD.
VLCN
SOGP.
54.41.
HIMS. ASTS. GRRR. MODV. SOUN. PLTR.
OSS.
HUBC. BERI.
I think VLCN there could be a bounce depending on where it resumes.
ASTS.
UXIN.
GRRR. SOUN. MNMD. API.
QNTM still in this range, still a bit spready.
ASTS. MNMD. HUBC.
That was goodbye. I
CAPT
should have
will
bought
resume in
back
less than a
and
minute.
then added here.
CAPT resume in less than a minute. LAES.
I did look away to the other level too. That's the problem there. 54.41.
ASTS.
Yeah, I would have been in like 4,000 shares holding this to see if it gets over 80. If not, I just sell something. Sell all, maybe.
HUBC.
As usual, opportunity costing. Guys, I woke up last night
LAES.
in the worst amount of sweat I've ever like woke up in. As if like I was playing, like I was running track back in when I was in like high school and college.
CAPT. VLC.
Oh, and then I miss VLCN. This is like an unbelievable, like this, I couldn't believe it. Like I was in shock. I could have, it's almost like I could have drowned it. Oh man. So I was like, okay, this is not a cold. This is the flu. This is COVID. This is something else. Ah man. Give me 2 days. After today, this will be gone.
ASTS.
VLCN, you know, maybe back over 7 could be interesting. It's curling up. 690? 695?
HUBC may resume in less than a minute. ATAI.
Oh, you son of a gun. 722 halting up.
LAES.
Well, I didn't really pay attention to it down there, so that's my fault. Wow.
BBAI.
Hopefully it halts up. That could be good.
BERI. ASTS.
I kind of just assumed it was done, so that was on me.
HUBC. ATAI. USCG. LAES. BBAI.
No dips yet. 37 high. This range. It's holding high.
HUBC.
For now, at least.
ATAI. Capped halted. LAES will resume at 10 hours and 7 seconds.
There's 33. Retesting the highest area. 39.
USCG.
FMST.
ASTS.
There's a small bid there, 23.
ATAI.
Yeah, I did a poor job here. Not even one trade. Can we get halted up 69?
STIM. LAES.
Hmm.
BACK.
USCG. ATAI.
80. The halt up is at 84.
RSI.
At this rate, it's like I fell out of rhythm with this thing. I think I'm going to size down some more and just throw out a few trades. Because I don't want to start hesitating.
ATAI.
Build 44. Great.
HOLO. FUBO. RSI.
HCWV.
ASTS. HUBC. HOLO. FUBO. CRKN. BKSY. CAPT may resume in less than a minute. RSI.
47? Bro, come on. You don't have to do me like that. Ay, ay, ay.
AOSL.
Man. You gotta watch out for the fills. Can we get halted up, please? Okay, 801. Can we get locked in?
LCN.
I feel like I need a break. 80, 801. Halting up.
CAPT.
ATA.
Well, I've made nothing, and in fact, I've lost money here this entire move. Okay, we got 5 minutes. So I let my guard down thinking this thing was maybe backside, and we've had a full recovery of which I couldn't do anything. So hopefully the resumption gives a strong move and we can continue to see something to the upside here. I'm going to use small size though, relatively speaking. I think if I like I kind of just ruled the stock out, which is again on me. But if I had watched this resumption, like I honestly had forgotten the resumption too when it happened. But if I'm to watch this resumption and then the red to green, I think I could have done well. This pullback was fair. It was pretty good. Nice quick pullback, move up. We're halted up at the highs. So can we resume higher and continue? It's the key. So at 05 and 11 seconds. Part of me wants to be super aggressive here, but being that we made nothing in that move, we're just going to keep it mild and try to lock something in. Less than 30 seconds if it's 5-minute resumption. Ten seconds. We're at 8:01. So it looks like 10 minutes. So at 10 and 11 seconds. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Also consider subscribing to the channel. We have 500 people, but only 81 likes. 512 people to be exact. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We got a 10-minute halt here, VLCN, waiting for resumption. We're currently green on the day, $1,800. Bit, I mean, I guess it's been a decent day, but everything else has been a little choppy. It's showing 822 resumption, but that could change. For me, I just go off of the first tick I see on the resumption. Because the level 2 can say one thing and then it resumes somewhere else sometimes. Yeah, I do appreciate everybody hitting that thumbs up. We're now up there to 120 likes. I always say we should be averaging like 300 likes, but there's at least 300 people who never hit the like button for some reason. You know, what does the like do? What it does is that for the YouTube algorithm, right? The algorithm recognizes, wow, people are actually enjoying this video. And so they push it out to even more people. And so the community grows. The community grows one viewer at a time. we've been stuck like Chuck at 500 viewers because the like button is in the slums. In sickness and in health, I have the flu and I have COVID at the same time right now. In sickness and in health, here I am, still streaming for the people. I think by tomorrow I'll be fine. I have to sleep one more night, wake up in another pool of sweat, and then by Thursday I'll be a free man once again. Married to the game. But that's essentially what the like button does, though, because they can see that people are watching for a long period of time. It's kind of like an extra parameter that they have. I ran ads for this channel like a while ago, once upon a time ago, but maybe I can do that again at some point to like gain more exposure. I would have thought at this point we would have had like 1,000 concurrent viewers. It's like topped out at like 680 and then fell off a cliff. I think the most we had was 680 people one time. I think that was November of last year. We were also streaming earlier pre-market until to like 12, so maybe that had something to do with it, but not now. I can feel a sneeze coming. Ten seconds. 10 seconds or 8:01. Here we go.
VLC.
Dip, 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 dip. Oh, did I get that dip? Oh, that is disgraceful. Bro, how did I botch that, man? Take me to 10, and I'm losing. 99. It's not pulling away. Oh, what a love are you? Alright, okay, I'm done. I'm giving back way too much. That's disastrous right there. Oh my god. Even when you try, did not give back. What's the low? 83. It think 37 was not low. 985. Yeah, that was brutal. Now this is starting to feel like a botched job here. Gosh, come on. All right, okay, I have to stop. 2,700 to what? 1K, $1,700 loss off the top. Now I'm forced to check out and sign out and get the hell out of here, or I'll be back at zero here pretty soon. Man, that sucks. But the rules are the rules. It's just pretty impressive stuff here, though. Holding into the halts have been very, very, very lucrative. What if this goes to 15 and then 20? Sometimes it can feel like the rules can hold you back, but you know, I think I should have left that initial resumption trade because, and you know, in the moment it's hard to say, but where I tried to buy and where I got filled, I tried to buy it like 820 and I'm filled at like 60 or 70. I'm pretty sure. It's just a disaster. Well, actually, well, wasn't that bad. 31 share at 31, 40, 30, 50, 55, but then it's immediately back down and I'm out at 28. I mean, that's not terrible. These are big levels here. If it holds up, I've brought myself down to 100 shares as I'm done, and I'll only just at this rate, at this point, practice. $55. It's fighting for its life here. Halting down 45. And then I'm in for break of 9 after the first dip. But it just I knew I needed to hold. I knew I needed to hold. I knew I needed to hold. That so you know, but I wasn't in low enough to where I felt comfortable to hold. So I'm in. If it comes back to my level, I'm trying to stop out flat, and I'm taking like a 10-cent loss every time. And on the last attempt at 99, I sell, and then it teleports to 50. We needed that trade right there. Ah, my car's on the wrong side of the road. Street cleaner is coming. Probably got a ticket again. What happened to my alarm for this? I had an alarm for this thing. Let me check. I had an alarm that was set for like 8:50. Actually, you know what? I think I might have been sleeping already that time. Sometimes I think the guy hits his quota pretty early, and then I guess he doesn't make it this far. Hopefully that's the case. If not, $60 to the win. QNTM. Yo, Steve is hilarious, man. QNTM back down, selling off aggressively. I think for me, I kind of lost this battle the moment I kind of just thought that this was backside right here and didn't even pay attention to this area. It's key to stay in rhythm, start to end. Get the red to green trades. Get the consolidation trade right here, the breakout again. This can give you the confidence to maybe even hold into the halt up. And these are things that I think about in the moment, but at the time, it's like, well, I can't just buy the halt up not having some sort of lower cost basis, right? Like my average price, at least into the halt, has to be lower, just in case the small chance it resumes lower and then it flushes down before bouncing. But this is impressive from 895 resumption, and then immediately rips up to almost $10. So if you held shares into this, like you made $2, you would have made at least $1.50, like at least. Even if you sold instantly on resumption, because the spread was all the way up there. It seems like those might have been the bigger trades, especially missing the consolidation and the red to green. CAPT. Level 2, man. So sadly, today's the day I gave back more than half my gains.
VLCN.
$96. It's quite the red to green here. I really would like this to get over 1. Because below 1 right now, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Because nothing is working. Quite the range, this one. Look at this VLCN right back up, man. CAPT is still consolidating at 90 cents. I need CAPT to come and save the day here with a move to 125. Come on. Rip over one. Oh, what? 104 to 99 that quick? Three, back down. It still is having this like range to it. Definitely got to be careful. Oh, oh, dude, I'm missing these trades by like an inch. Oh my God. Oh, I cannot afford to miss that, man. Selling at 7, getting out at 2. Come on.
VLC in.
$14, the halt up 14. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad for this one to get halted up. $11, $13. I'm barely making anything here. $16 for the halt up. Three. Come on, take me to the moon. Take me where I've never been before. Maybe I'm selling some of my trades a little too early. 16. The halt's at 19. Come on. Halt up for us. Get locked in. Bro, how is that a loss? The stock is way higher than where I got filled there, man. I still lose. Gosh. This stuff is just, at times, this thing can just frustrate you, man. 22 to halt up. We might need a pullback at some point. A real pullback. Gotta watch out for that. Like mentally, I feel like I should have already been up like closer to 2,000 on this stock. So here's the halt. If it gets halt, it's not bad here. If it gets halt, this is good. And it's a false halt. It's gonna chase it down. Nope. 26. Stocks gonna drive me crazy here too. 12. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
VLCE.
Okay. Can we see over 20? Time. Candles on the 5 is about to close, so what's it gonna be? We're stalling out. Why? Why? 18. Volume. The volume is taking a while to come on this one. It's definitely not instant, so maybe holding a little longer can help in some of these areas. The rapid fire scalps are struggling. 22. 32. 34 to halt up. 34. I mean, that wasn't bad. 10 to 30. That's pretty good. Really, if it gets halt up, that'll be a good thing here. We've been seeing good halts for the most part. How is that a loss, bro? That's ridiculous. Bro, that is ridiculous. Bought it. I bought it 24 max. The halt is at 37. Sometimes the fills do get a little crazy, right? There's room to 40 here potentially if it makes a new high. The fills are starting to lag a little bit. Okay, that was more fair. Low, 34, 33. Oh, oh, okay. That was close. That could have came down hard right there. 27. Time 10:40. This thing is still strong. What did I do here? This thing is still strong. We got a new 5-minute candlestick. Eight, 7. Bro, what? Come on. We're seeing a bigger pullback. The halt down's at 15, just in case it comes low. It's possible. 17, 18, 15 to halt down. There's 16, 15 to halt down. Bro, from 1 to 140. What's going on today?
CAPT.
I knew if this thing get over 1, it could save the day for me, but we didn't really do that well, all things considered. I think it's still very bullish. I'm not going to look away just yet. I want to see this resumption through. And unlike the mistakes of last time on the other stock of looking away, we're watching this thing every second here. And once this stock is done, I'm out of here. For those of you still watching on, of course, we do appreciate it. If you've now tuned in, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. We were at our highs closer to 3,000. We dropped all the way down to 800. We're now back at 1,600. Man, I tell you, man, some small things are the difference. Some small things, a few fills, and just paying attention could have literally pushed me up to 5,000, 6,000. Sometimes I get a little annoyed at this part of trading is that, sometimes you can like lose focus. And it's not even really losing focus. It can be you looking at a different stock, these type of things. And then the other one, like, you have to move. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but, it's part of the deal here. So What are you gonna do? Is it? I mean, I don't know. Hold up. Maybe like this. I don't use the active trader here. We can maybe pull it up a little bit. Some people might say, well, why do I? You know, it's what's funny is that when VLCN halted down the first time, it looked pretty terrible on the 5-minute chart. Maybe that's why it kind of looked away a little bit, but this one does look healthy here on this pullback. So the key will be, can we get some sort of a flag here? And then this curl back up eventually. It could be right away, maybe it takes some time. But if this just sells all the way off, then I'd be disappointed, I guess. I'd be disappointed. So let's see how this does. 46, 48. We've got about a minute and 50 seconds. John, you can check out the recap from yesterday. I went through the chat room and everybody who posted it. It seems like the chat room did very, very well in January. There's, of course, people who are still red and still, trying to get to consistency. Some consistent traders also finished red. But we know that, there's more momentum to come here throughout the rest of the year. So less than a minute to CAPT. Forty seconds.
MAIA.
10 seconds. We're at 1:15. Here we go.
CAPT.
No, okay. That's not what I really wanted, dear. Let's be a little bit more careful. Why is my level 2 looking like this? It's looking so thick. Is it just me? 15 for the low. We didn't really dip. High, 22.
RCAT.
5.
SOUN.
It might be a slow grind right back up. 26. 26. We're high right now. The current candle.
RCAT. BBAI. EOSC.
Yep, looks like a slow grind.
EOSK.
This is moving like we need this to move a little faster here. 28, and it's so thick all of a sudden.
RCAT. BTBT.
No bounce.
BBAI. SOUN.
And I'm losing on the
BYI.
scratch trades. Perhaps time to shut it down.
GLCE.
EOSE.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I might shut it down.
GLST may resume in less than a minute.
God, man.
TL. RCA halted. BLCN will resume at 10 hours 53 minutes and 37 seconds.
Now look at this thing go.
BBAI. SOUN. EOSE. RCAT. BTBT.
CSAI.
SOUN. BBAI.
GLST.
BYON. RCA CSAI halted. CSAI will resume at 10 hours 54 minutes and 37 seconds. BTBT.
Now it's back to this weird price action.
MAIA. ATER. RZLB.
Oh, it's a rejection. Or at least a double top 35. It has to break over 35.
BAOS. GNLX.
STIM.
24, 26, 27. There's a new 5-minute candle. There's 3 minutes left.
BBAI. RCAT.
What's the halt down? 12. I gotta just watch out for that if it comes down. So 38, the highs, low of 20 right here.
BLCN may resume in less than a minute.
Okay.
RCAT.
I hope this is not backside, because it could be.
CAT.
VLCE.
VISL.
SCDG. CSA. May resume in less than a minute. Bono halted. BOW menu will resume at 10 hours 58 minutes and 14 seconds.
It needs to go. What's it waiting on? Unless it's gonna retest the lows here.
GLST.
RCAT. EOSC.
I gotta be faster to sell that. 21. It's holding though. It seems like it's holding. 21. It's gonna be here.
GLST halted. GLST will resume at 10 hours 59 minutes and 21 seconds.
Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Make a move.
CLP.
Damn, bro. I should have been in with way more size. Is it gonna try again?
FTE now.
No. I should have been in with eyes there, man. It just kind of popped a little quick. I think it's gonna retest 30.
CPIX.
I think it will retest 30. KB, come on. I'm gonna put my feet on a desk right here. Hold. Come on. Where are those bulls? Ooh, ooh, ooh. 28. Come on, come on. Talk to me nice with some sugar and spice. 28, 29. 29, right there, right there. Show me over 30. 30, 31. Can we see 31? It might even keep going. Watching. Okay, wait, no, okay. Maybe too aggressive there. If it goes, I'm gonna chase it. But there's gonna be risk.
BOW menu may resume in less than a minute. RCAT.
Seems like it's not dipping, but I don't want to be buying early.
RCAT.
I should have just bought once, man. It's not the instant slingshot. I might have missed my chance. See, that me not being in right there is unacceptable.
GLST may resume
Like
in less
that's
than a
pretty
minute.
bad. I could have bought back. Like I'm just kind of hesitating here. Ah, look, and look at the move.
MP.
There's no excuse for me not to be back in. Big Steve, come and save me from this misery of
CSA, I may resume in less than a minute.
fumbling. Fumbling, and we've given back. And we've given back from the fumbling. Bro, I can do so much better than this, man. Like, if this thing keeps going to 60, 80, watch this. No more mistakes here. Come on.
RCAT.
GLST.
CPIX.
It does go. 30. Oh, man. 35, 36. Give me something. Give me some. Oh, well, so much for no more mistakes.
CAPT.
37. 37 again. Oh my God. Well, I guess I'll have to say trading's hard, right? Missed the next move right away. 42.
CPIX.
Oh, I had that entry 29, man.
RCAT. CAPT.
45. The halt is at 45, by the way. Oh.
Retail.
CAPT halting up at 48.
REGN. RCAT.
I actually think I'll reduce size for this resumption because
CAPT.
CAPT.
there's areas that I'm like, I know I need to buy and I'm not buying. It's still happening to me. Why? And I have another order entry with smaller size. So I have to just, even if I want to, even if I think there's a little bit more risk, I can just jump over there, half size, still get in. It gives you so much confidence and rhythm when the stock is still going. And Marcelo looks like he might have left. Is he still here?
CAPT.
The mighty might be missing out on some more gains.
EOS.
I gotta go get another roll
FOSL.
of bounty. I'm blowing my nose so much I already ran out of a roll of tissue.
Bound halted. BOSGN will resume at 11 hours 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
At 11:01, so 06 resumption.
CLDI.
We got about 3 minutes. I think small size will be. I mean, I think small size. It just goes to show you the potential with trading, right? We still had a subpar day, even on this stock. And on the other one. Trading, man. The only space that makes sense in my head.
CLDI.
We're halted at 48. It's showing 59 resumption.
MAIA. CLDI.
About 2 minutes.
ASTS.
SNES. LANB.
One minute.
CAPT may resume in CLDI. HIMS.
One minute. 1 minute. 40 seconds.
RCAT.
CAPT.
SWTX. ASTS. RCAT.
Here we go.
CAPT.
Oh. Come on, dip some more. 60. Dip, 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 dip. Ah.
BOWN may resume in less than a minute. ASTS.
Not the smoothest resumption, but you know. 68 high. I really wanted that dip. Dippity dip.
CAPT.
Rejection. Shorting it. No shears. 50. It's not dipping low,
BOWN.
which makes it a little tricky. Couple cents, 64. We're not really getting that low 50s. Oh, look at that. Come on.
GCT.
It's definitely a little tricky up here. So easing off a bit, the smaller size is definitely the way to go. Waiting patiently.
CAPT. CLDI.
Rejection of 70 again. Can we push through? Halt down is at 46. It is holding up well so far. So the first drop might be a little bit more aggressive when it really comes down. 70. Third try at 70, still not ripping through.
CAPT.
68, trying again.
RCAT.
Show me over 70. Rip to the moon. I'll add over 72. And 69. 69. Not quite seeing it. There was like a bid there, 65, so I tried high. The range is kind of tight. Okay, over 70. Oh my god.
RCAT.
Should I hold this? I'll sell half just to be safe. I got a high fill.
CAPT.
Oh. I only have a 3 cents. Well, selling another 1,000. This is not going to resume lower on me.
CAPT.
The text held up from 63. Nice. Nicely done. It's showing 90 resumption. Okay, all right. See, it got to 68 and just teleported to 75. So, and there was a bid at 72. I didn't realize that it was 100,000. I thought it was like 10,000. So it held up, but I still bought though.
SW2.
We need this to go to 250 and then 3, but without halting up consecutively. And then we can really get a
Cap halted.
crazy wild day here. 87.
15 minutes and 22 seconds.
We need to resume above 87 because that's the 200 EMA. It's showing 90 resumption, so that's good. But I'm going to look for the dip and rip. And was I using 1,000 shares there? Or did I... Okay. I see.
GRRR.
Big Steve, I think I'm trading terrible, man. I gave everything back on VLCN and we should be up at least double the triple the gains we're up here on this thing now. Day trading. Day trading. I need this to resume at 90, rip up to 2, and then dip. That will be ideal.
GRABW.
LAZR.
I don't really hold into halts up unless I have a good cost basis. I'm only in 3 cents, below the resumption price. But it's showing 90 resumption, so hopefully it resumes at 90 or higher. That will definitely help. 2 minutes.
HIMS.
Resumption will be at 15 and 22 seconds.
GRRR.
You see, and this is the tricky part of trading, right? When I went from 2700 to 800, like maybe I need to walk away, right? And if I did walk away, I end the day up 800. We're now back up 3000 again.
ATER.
It's why it's so hard sometimes with the rules, right? Now, as an experienced trader, I definitely have the self-control to stop if I to keep going down. But sometimes there's a gray area. $15 and 22 seconds. Less than a minute. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. CAPT.
CLDI. EL.
10 seconds. We're at 179.
CAPT.
Only 80. It's halting down. Bro, what? It showed 90 resumption, man. So we're gonna top the 200 EMA to the penny here. That's disappointing.
OM8X.
RCAT.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. The low's at 63.
ACDC.
BCTX.
CPIX.
Bro, why did I sell that, man? Oh my god. I told myself 70, 70, 70, 70.
LAZR.
Alright. It's having trouble over 68. There's a seller. But if we can hold up the lows here. But just be careful of this being backside, of course. Because if this is backside, we're not getting another hype day. Yeah, we're seeing seller 68, 69. And to the depths it goes. There's the halt down. 55. I think I'm going to stop here. Dang, that 200 EMA, man. If you guys look at the daily chart,
CAPT.
right to the 200 EMA. To the penny. Is that coincidence? Probably not.
CLDI.
My only indicator on the daily chart, the 200 EMA. Okay, I think that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any quick questions.
Capped halted. CAPT.
Wait, where do you have it? It's at
3 minutes
SM.
and
I have the SMA 213. Yeah, the EMA is the one that I like to use.
CLDI.
What did I miss? Bro, oh man. This field makes you feel, how do I say this without sounding crazy? I'm very grateful for the gains here.
AIXA.
But it's like I'm walking away knowing that
BTCS.
it's like all the areas where I'm hesitating and looking away. It's like part of me doesn't feel satisfied. It's like I need a do-over. I need the day to start over again and then retrade all the same stocks, hopefully with a better outcome. So you can walk away with this like bittersweet feeling, but what you have to make sure to never do is to take out that frustration on the market and on setups that are not A quality, because then you're going to be in an area where you might be vulnerable. And we don't want to ever be exposed here, right? We always need composed and calculated trading.
SMCI.
The moment we become exposed, we can take bigger losses, we could get more frustrated or emotional, and
ATER.
but I try to not think about it too much. But on VLCN, at one point I was thinking to myself, like son of a gun, like another hot stock, and I like fumbled the freaking move, And that I mean, the stock was clean. It was a clean move. Granted, on the first halt up, it resumed so much higher. We didn't really get like a chance to buy. But from there, we had a dip, the rip,
SBH.
and then the halt down. You just got to stay focused. No, Smitty B, man. We don't have it. I'm not a dad. Marcelo just kind of made that up. The week before the last, I was in California. We were in Hollywood, California, hanging out. A couple of the chat room members. This trip, we usually will fly out a student every trip. This trip happened, if I'm to give you guys like a date, right? Like a timeline. I think on the 15th, one of the guys were like, hey, let's just meet up. And we're looking to book this place for that Saturday. Like, what was it, the 18th? Or maybe Thursday. I think Thursday, there was like a quick meeting, like, hey, let's meet up, right? Someone suggests, let's meet up. One of the guys that lives over there on the 16th. And then by the 18th, the place is already booked. The flights are for the 19th in the morning. There's like no time to like to do anything. Because usually we'd fly out a student and like do the raffle. So this one was like just so last minute. But there's another one coming up in March. So stay tuned. We're going to start talking about that coming into next week. We're going to be spinning the wheel once again, and one lucky student will be flown out for free to come hang out with us in the next team house. In the summer of this year, there's going to be a seminar in New York City where everybody can come, whether you're in the area or not. If you're able to come, you can come. It's probably going to be like over 2 or 3 days. We're thinking we don't want to just do one day. It's going to maybe be at least 2 or 3 days.
CPIX.
So for the people who are not like, because only one person can win, of course, right? The raffle. There'll be a chance for other people to come and meet us at this seminar. I still think down the line, maybe over another 2 or 3 years, we're more than likely gonna do something where like 15 people at one time go, right? As in like a trip, like a team house, but it's gonna be structured different. In fact, we've already been talking about doing something like this. So we're gonna do there's more things we're gonna do. And there's more people who are gonna be able to come and see us.
AQSF.
I have very small account, 3K, but I'm interested in buying the course. Does it make sense, or should I wait till I have more money?
ACDC.
Well, with the discount, this thing is coming back up. With the discount, the course is 1900. I don't know if you have money outside of that 3K.
SNES.
There's a couple things that you need to trade, or just let's say to practice, to start learning. Yeah, the stock might curl back up. Hold on. I'm gonna answer that question in a sec. It might pull back here a little bit. What's it gonna be? If this pullback holds up, we might see 80. Oh, they filled me high, the sons of guns. I'm gonna size up a little more. Over 80, over 80, over 80. They filled me so high on the trade here, man. It's trying. It's trying. 76. 77. Sizing back up. There's 80 and the halt 81. If it gets halted up here, it's a good thing. A good sign. And we need to get locked in 81. Well, okay, I'll answer the question, right? Because maybe I'll forget. The course with the discount is 1900 bucks. The course has everything you'll need from 0 to advance, which is great, right? It'll have you covered. You'll have access to myself, Marcelo, and Tom, the other 2 mentors. Tim, who was a part of MMU, has left. So now there's just the 3 mentors. So you'll have access to us. You'll have free access to the chat room for a year. Right? These are things that'll be a part of your membership. You'll also have free coaching calls every Monday night, 8 p.m. market time. All right, those are a couple good things there that you'll have going. In terms of like actually trading, you need the software DAS Trader Pro, which is 150 bucks a month, right? And in terms of cash in your account, we recommend to our students to use 1 to 10 share size. So on a stock like this, CAPT, every time you buy and sell, you'll be going in with $1.70 worth of your account. That might be sitting at like 1K or however many hundreds of dollars that you have in there. So you don't really need a lot of money in your account to start, because you should have no business trading with a big account until you've consistently proven that you understand the strategy, which is the point of using really small size, because it's process over profits. Prove over the course of 3 months after you finish the course that you understand the material. And then after month 3 of like consistency, I'm missing trades here, but after month 3 of consistency, you can then size up. And it's the equivalent of putting zeros behind that one, right? So that one share becomes 1,000 shares. And you can like program your mind to already see those zeros bounce. So you'll see a lot of students in our chat on the day. Hey, today I made 16 cents. And at first glance it can seem like, well, this person might be wasting their time here. What are they doing? But they're proving that they understand the strategy, and then what they do eventually is they put size behind it, right? And this is where you fund your account more. Wow, look at that. I'm talking too much, I'm missing everything. Terrible fill. Okay, I'm not gonna. All right, let's lock in here. This thing could still go over 80 here.
KRKR.
What was that low? 64. There's 79.
SNES.
Bro, I'm slacking. Come on, retest the highs already. Show me 85, 86.
SNES.
Did I miss out on like 500 bucks there? The answer is yes. Or more. We need to get over 90 at the 200 EMA. Look at how fast that was, man.
CAPT.
Go, go, go. Must have gotten terrible fills.
PCLA. RUM. SNES.
Come on. There's a lot of sellers. Oh, okay. And the halt is 93?
CAPT.
Beam up 50 grand today, easy. Bro, how I can't understand how I'm not making anything here. 93. I'm getting cooked with my fills.
NBB.
SNAP.
Hidden seller 90. 87. Okay, there's over 9. 95. I think the quicker sells can be better for me. I'm holding for the extra couple of cents and not really seeing it. See, like that, like I'm getting filled there at the high every time, man. And to anticipate that drop is hard because if it ends up flushing and I'm just buying in prediction that it'll bounce right away, then I could get destroyed on the drop.
XGN.
But anyhow, so going back to that question, you need at least like 1K to sit in your account. And you're using one share size. But again, there is that $150 subscription for the level 2 via DAS Trader Pro. This is actually a pretty cheap business to start versus a lot of, other things out there. And for what you could potentially gain from this if you are to become consistent, every day I wake up, the first thing I do, I tell Marcelo that the course is too cheap because of the information that's inside of it, right?
SUUN.
It has everything that we know from 0 to advanced. Nothing held back.
RUN.
We have the course itself, which is structured really well. And then, there's the archives. The archives are the raw recording of our screens. The full-on showcase. And it's why we have so many profitable students. Because we show everything.
CLDI. RUN.
I'm gonna start the success stories the moment I shake this cold. The success story is coming back. Maybe I can get one in on Thursday or Friday of this weekend.
CLDI. NBIS. PRCT.
There we go. Finally over 3,000, man. Took an eternity to get up $500.
CAPT.
Oh, don't you do it. Yeah. What was that? 77.
CLDI.
It's still struggling over 90 here. Over 87. If it's able to get over 87, 250 is the next level. Trust me, I know these things. 250. That's not guaranteed, of course, but I think we'll see 250 if it goes. That's usually what happens anyways.
CMP.
Now, does that mean I'm gonna just buy 90 and wait for 250? No, that's not what I'm gonna do. That's just not my strategy still. That's not my strategy. Despite if me thinking it could go there, that's not how this strategy works. $82, 81.5. I'm getting blazed on that entry. Come on, bounce. Don't halt down. Okay, it's struggling. It might come down. every trade in this area that I thought was a winning trade, right? It's like I make nothing, and then you take 2 losses and you just give back everything. It feels like I'm swimming against the tide right here.
CAPT.
And now we're halted down off the consolidation. Unless we happen to get like a bear trap here, and this can reverse to a red to green, it's probably finished. Because this is like our third time rejecting this area. We had once, you can even count this as twice, really. But anyhow, you got twice right here, and then third time right here. So maybe that's it.
BFRG.
Bro, the course price, you know, at the end of the day, we got to ask ourselves what this is. And this is a career, right? This is a career at the end of the day, right?
Capped halted.
And when you compare it to college
CAPT
courses
was at 11 hours,
and
43 minutes and 50
the amount of
seconds.
money that it takes to graduate with a concentration, we're robbing ourselves blindly here.
CLF.
And I've also had people who have been in other programs that has also been in MMU that, you know, spoke to me about what we have here and how it's way better than anything else. SF with a monster day in the chat. He's feeling the energy. Not even posting to the P&L section, straight to the chat room floor. So you know he's feeling pretty good. No, but Crispy and Save, man. I mean, Tim is a monster. Marcel is a monster. Save and Crispy, man.
CLF.
Those guys are insane. I still need to work to get the instinct to just, or maybe not even the instinct, but more so, I think the faster analysis in some key areas to buy more. There are some areas where instead of buying once or twice, I can buy like 5 times, 6 times, and just the key, the risk is going to be way higher, of course, but the key is if it doesn't work, just cut it quickly. But on the days when it works, it's like instead of making 800 on a trade, I can make like 6,000 in the same trade. The loss might be like 1K, assuming like we get caught in like a smaller, pullback below the level from what I've seen. But what you don't want to get caught in is like, you end up holding it too long and it flushes down. Then you might lose like 5K, and it's like, that's a 1-to-1 to what the green day would be, or the green trade would be. And then it's not too good. But if you can keep it tight, and then, when the stocks are strong, you capitalize in those key areas. It's like a few places can quadruple your day. A day like this becomes like a 10, 15K day from just a few trades in bigger size. We had one of those areas down at 102 when we first broke over a dollar.
Wild. Just some wild range in here. Look at this. High of 8, down at 6, then back at 750, down at 6 again, then back at 8. Just some wild stuff. Nonetheless, it was looking very impressive. And right after this hold up was when I increased my share size. Was able to make around $5,000 on this fraction, on these 2 candles, a bit of a dip and rip, and then I also captured the break of 10. From there, I bled out because I hit a high of $7,000 on the stock, but I bled out on this entire backside. I was unable to recognize that it was backside because I just saw how strong it was. I thought we for a fact had another break of higher day in the tank. Anyways, started cycling shares on the way down, thankfully with smallest share size, and this thing just had no bottom. You know, VWAP gave a bit of a relief bounce, but then double bottom attempt, we break through. Pre-market highs, we break down. Psychological level of 6, we break down. And even right now, it's just fading and fading and fading. Crispy Trades shared a very interesting statistic in the chat room that said that 100% of the gaps VLCN has had in the past, every single day the stock has closed red. So if we open at 571, the stock needs to close under 571 to continue that trend, to continue that metric. Right? And wait, what? Am I live? Hello? I'm live? I'm past the YouTube channel? I'm live! Holy crap! Why am I live? Why am I live? This should have been a recording. Oh my god. Hold the fuck on. Why am I live? And did I ruin Pastor's live stream? This is hilarious. Well, that's what happens when you misclick. I meant on my recording software, I meant to click start recording. But instead I clicked start streaming. And it seems like my account's still connected to RT's YouTube channel. Oh god. Let me see if I'm actually live. Am I actually live? Is RT double live? Did I just kick him out of his own live stream? Bruh. Did I just hack RT? Yes, he hijacked RT. What happened to RT? What the hell? RT changed. No way this just happened. Well, I'm live. And it looks like RT is not live because I kicked him out. That's hilarious. But that's, I mean, oh fuck. Does that mean now I have to download this video to post it on my own YouTube channel? Well, I guess I'm gonna finish the recap live here. Might as well, right? Yes, I'm live and I kicked him. Oh god. This thing is doing a double bottom here. That is so funny. That is so funny. RT was having a nice green day too. How did RT transform that fast? Wait, and is this a separate video? Or did I kick him out and I just took over? This is the same video. That is so funny. You took over completely. Watching this double bottom here. I'm long. Oh shit, hold down. No longer long. I booted RT. That is so funny. I had his live stream. I have his live stream up, right?